hard to make a bit of a noise, get their attention. Hello.
Hey!
Well, at least he thinks he is. There's another bridge the other side as well, so keep waving. Hello.
Hey!
It's a wave of this bit.
Yay!
And then I'll wave back. Yeah. Against, I am blessed. They say that if anyone waves back, it's actually 7 years of bad luck. Of course, I am only joking. It is meant to be good luck, as this keeps their hands busy and it stops them throwing things down to us. Believe me, it does happen. People throw all sorts of things off the bridges. So those of you on the top deck, please be very careful. To your left, behind the trees, the stone building with the flat green roof, that is the riverside entrance to the world famous Savoy Hotel. A night in here will cost you around £400. Although you do get a free English breakfast in the morning, 2 sausages. Ahead of us is the Waterloo Road Bridge, London's longest road bridge. It spans across the river here just under a quarter of a mile. It was constructed during the Second World War by an 85% ladies workforce, because at the time our gentlemen were away fighting for king and country. So go on girls, give yourselves a round of applause. With that on the back, you built yourselves the longest road bridge we have in London. Well done the girls. Now lots of our passengers do ask about the river. How deep is it? Is it tidal? And how long is the River Thames? Now the source of the river is up in the Cotswolds in Gloucestershire. It flows for approximately 220 miles out to the North Sea. The last 95 miles of the river is tidal. We have 2 tides every 24 hours. There are 2 flood tides and 2 ebb tides. A flood tide lasts for around 5 hours and the ebb tide lasts around 7 hours. We have a rise and fall of tide between 18 and 26 feet, which is roughly between 6 and 7.5 metres. High water this afternoon was predicted at London Bridge at 12:30. The height of tide was predicted to reach 6.4 metres. Looking over at the river wall to your left, you see the blackish green moss line. The top of this moss line is roughly 6.8 metres. So the tide didn't rise quite as high as this line today. But with the right weather conditions, a strong northeasterly wind and lots of land water coming down from the Cotswolds, the tide can rise as much as 8 metres. Looking over at the river wall again, embedded in a wall, you see lions' heads. See them? An 8-metre tide will rise above the mouths of those lions. We also have a couple of sayings to go with this. One of which, if the lions are drinking, then London is sinking. Our other saying, if the lions' heads are ducked, then London is flooded. Can't say things like that. Over on your left, the Gothic style building with the arched windows and steep green roof. That is the Old City of London School for boys. A couple of our former MPs attended that school to gain their early education. These are the Blackfriars Bridges. They roughly mark the halfway point on our way to the tower. For this, they are said to be very romantic bridges. It's said if you give your loved ones a kiss, wait for it, we're not there yet. If you give your loved ones a kiss as you pass beneath the bridges, it will bring you many years of happiness. If you're not here with your loved ones, you could always kiss your husbands or your wives. I'm sure that works just as well. Any single ladies, you can come and give me a kiss. And if there's any single men, you can kiss the barman. His name's Dan. On our right, the large brick building with the chimney. Until the early 1980s, this used to be the oil-fired Bankside power station. In the year 2000, this was converted at great cost to become the Tate Modern Art Gallery. If you like modern art, this is the place for you. Tate Modern on your right. On our left, all lit up, Christopher Wren's masterpiece, St Paul's Cathedral. This stands at 365 feet to the tip of the Golden Cross. It took 35 years to build, which commenced in 1675, to replace the previous St Paul's that was destroyed in the Great Fire of London of 1666. Here to our right, the white circular building with the thatched roof. This is the exact replica of William Shakespeare's Globe Theatre. This was a childhood dream of an American film producer, Sam Wanamaker. Sadly, Sam passed away 2 years before the completion of the theatre, and the project was seen through by his daughter, Zoe Wanamaker. Ahead of us we have Southwark Road Bridge, opened in 1921 to relieve the traffic pressure off the old London Bridge. Through the bridge to our left, a couple of barges with grey containers. In these containers is some of London's household rubbish. At high water on a weekday, tugs come up to London, collect these barges full of our rubbish and tow them downriver to a place in Kent called Belvedere, to a new incineration plant where the rubbish is burned and turned into heat and electricity for London. Cannon Street Bridge. Take a look down at the columns either side of us. This gives you a very good idea of the strength of tides on the River Thames. At the moment we are travelling with the outgoing ebb tide. The tide is ebbing out to the North Sea. Has anyone seen the film Pirates of the Caribbean? You have?
Yeah.
Take a look to your right. Can you see the small black pirate ship? See it?
Yeah.
That's got nothing to do with that film. But it was a good film. I liked it. This is really the working replica of Sir Francis Drake's ship, the Golden Hinds. This is London Bridge. It is the fourth London Bridge to span across the river on this site. The previous London Bridge was sold to an American oil tycoon, John McCulloch. He had the bridge dismantled the very same time this bridge was being built. The previous London Bridge now spans Lake Havasu in Arizona. On our left, the yellow brick building. This is the famous old Billingsgate Fish Market. There was a fish market on that site for over 900 years. Now this broke tradition in 1982 when the market moved further downriver to larger premises near Canary Wharf. A young man by the name of Maurice Micklewhite began his working career in the market at the age of 14 as a fish porter. He never liked his name nor his career, and he changed them both. Does anyone know what to? No, not quite. A famous actor, Michael Caine, who began his working career in the old Billingsgate Fish Market. I realise you're trying to take your pictures of Tower Bridge, folks. What we'll do for you shortly, okay, we'll position the boat side on to the bridge and you get a much better picture in a few minutes. On our right, I'm not sure if you can see it from here, as it's still in its camouflage colours, we have the HMS Belfast. She was launched in the Harland and Wolff shipyard, which is the same shipyard as the Titanic. She now sits on this site as a floating extension to the Imperial War Museum. Well, here we are then, folks. As I promised, we're going to turn the boat, so get your cameras ready and you get a lovely picture of Tower Bridge. It's all lit up.